From Benjamin, Supreme Master of Words and Chief Colonizer of Mars, Klavan, I have a question on Jane Austen. Love Jane Austen. Oh, this is a great question. I'm a big fan of Pride and Prejudice, both the book and especially the 1995 BBC series. If you haven't watched it, it is spectacular. But read the book first. However, I was a little disturbed when viewing special features on the DVD version of the latter to hear the director say that the story is basically about sex and money. I guess the idea disgusts me a little because I prefer to focus on some of the Christian ideals presented in the story. What are your thoughts on the director's statement? Thank you. Love the show. Okay, you're absolutely right. But here's the thing. Jane Austen is one of the handful of great novelists. I really do believe she's the only great female novelist. I've said this before, that she's not the only female who has written a great novel, but she is the only novelist who stands at the heights with Tolstoy and Dickens and those guys. There aren't that many of them, and she's one of them. When you watch the movies about her, it's all about the bonnets and the coaches and the women love the movies and all that stuff. But her books are incredibly incisive, incredibly ironic and dry and witty. And one of the things she does in observing her society is that she observes the power of money as it relates to the woman's role in that society of finding a husband and what it means and how it affects people and how people serve the Christian virtues, right, while living in this world of money and sex. I mean, that's the thing. So when people read her, because people are dumb, modern people are dumb, and they think they are the first people who discovered sex and money, right? So when people read her, they're so shocked to find that it's not about the bonnets. It's not about this kind of the pretty music and the flowing fields of England. It's about this world that is filled with cynical people and mean people and bad people and is governed by money and sex, and how her heroines rise above that to establish and live in Christian virtue. And it's all about the virtue. It's really, if you had to say what is her theme, you would say her theme is Christian virtue. But because she observes the world so well, she observes the force of sex and money. What kind of novelist would she be if she didn't observe that? How incisive would she be? So it's really, when he says that, he's being very, he's miniaturizing what she's done down to the kind of mechanics of what she does, her brilliant observations, and actually missing the greater theme. So you're right about her, but I still think he made a great show. He caught the spirit of it in that show. Really wonderful performances. That's where Colin Firth became famous as an actor.